Shabbat Shalom. Happy Saturday to all Southern Cameroonians and peoples of the Ambas Bay. Capo Daniel. Good morning, fellow Southern Cameroonians. Today na Saturday weekend, number 29 day for this month of March 2025. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense past king, Lukong. Una welcome to another episode of our daily podcast. This one a program where they bring una the truth, nothing but the truth, meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we work out for this journey to our freedom. The freedom of the people of the Southern Cameroons, of the Ambas Bay. My country people them at home and abroad, our refugees, political prisoners, asylum seekers, and IDPs are salute all. Today, for this weekend, as we put other things them aside, the focus for work for Southern Cameroon, there are big and tremendous feedback the whole they get them for international community, for country the way they done pledge for support our peace plan. We done get a very wonderful two meetings them, virtual meetings them this past week, and we will keep on updated about those international engagement and the engagement for help for secure a negotiated settlement. That is the future that is inevitable, and that is what we are going to work hard to give to our people. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday we put out a podcast concerning this big topic where it happened for Santa. We'll go revisit them because there was an error in some origins of some villages. But more important, I say, this message it be very cardinal. That means it be very important. We know see people they need to see read newspaper. They need to spend time for read any way they write them. We go put them for audio. Make we know the principles behind this issue for Santa. We don't just come out for talk about the one for Mayenmeng where Dio he come out he kick king maker them. We go come for the one for Santa, and the key point na say na the same root issue where many villages they face them, and in a national level and even an international level, countries are dying because of the principle behind this issue for land and titles, chieftaincy. We will get that for now and more. But first, one for pay tribute for the Ambazonia general. One of the general, the way now the people, the way they become up for ground one. After they don't wait for negotiations, so they as will be the toxic people then put gun for their chest. This soldier from Meme, he come back Agabi. He come back with the soldier them. He don't come fall for inside Meme. They don't recover from what he saw that they took 5 of the AK them, then take their 5 of the AK them with some granite the way they bring them. Plenty other general and the way they don't come back for field, say they want to come back for come fight. PRAP will stand for non-violent approach. We still believe in the ongoing engagement and will still ask for time. But who can blame these soldiers? Who can blame them? Cameroon is not taking their responsibility because they have been deceived by those like Paula Tanganji, Konda Titus, Theophilus, where they for Ntamukong Street for Bamenda Day. Now people there they work for the Cameroon, their military for the DDR. Now the people that way they work and destroy this war. They try to convince the Cameroon government say they get the yams and the knife. Cameroon can wait forever. They don't care. The consequences on the ground it be inevitable. Cameroon they make a big mistake for listen for these people where they be driven by bloodthirstiness, then be driven by their own personal gains, not the interests of the country or the people. So we will come from that. Also, one for mention what will happen for Edo State. For the first time, Nigeria people then too, they don't catch Biafran soldier them. 4 of them give them mob judgment, burn them all where they never die. As soon as you understand what it mean, very horrific scene. But the Biafra movement they go through exact type of radicalism where they don't lost way, like the one way they from Ambazonia, where kidnapper they don't begin inject themselves because people then like Simon Ipa, where you want to make himself prime minister for Biafra, he don't decide to give them that blank check. The same way I have actually do one for give blank check for kidnapping for ransom. Any man will be the doubt time on around here to a shake have talk. So many people then work catch people then for hassle and that make Cameroon ID card. Guess who fit that description? Every single southern Cameroonians fit that description. Those are the problems and many more ways to face them. But today, for this podcast, we want to focus on the issue for Santa. And I will tell you now the reason why and how on a national and international scale, the same problem it manifests. And the benefit for the podcast now say what country people then say for ground system they go here. Even though under PhD they then go learn also for the principle then behind this thing, because I think this way people they go study and for school for political science, they're supposed to use them for help their society, but you need the help for the way would you expect them. So I go talk for now the story for Santa. Me gonna hear me they very clear for all man in mind, so that when I go feel know what the way they happen. Because this thing where they talk about big book them, so people they need to understand what did it happen, so that if they suffer the same thing, they know if we relate and for learn and for see how if we come together collectively for protect that collective problem we'll get them. Where you know sabi CPDM or SDF. Because when I hear the people where they champion the fight for inside Santa now mainly the CPDM people then that they cry foul against their own government. So we're gonna listen very carefully. Santa na a recent subdivision. Part of Santa, it will be considered as part of Bamenda. But in the 90s, they make presidential decree them for reorganize them, make them a subdivision of their own. So when we hear Santa na also Santa village. But you get Santa subdivision where na a very big land where it cover Akum, Birmingham, Awing, Pinyin. Santa subdivision, na the enter come up for Bamenda for upstation for Bamenda. When you climb upstation, till you go enter for Bafoussam side for West Cameroon, for Matanzen. That means say upstation, you leave Bamenda, enter for Santa subdivision. You drive Sute, you go come out for inside Matanzen. For that place where General Okoro they be the carry operation for the key Cameroon army for the now they enter for inside La Republique their side. So na border between Southern Cameroon and French Cameroon. Now the border for the was side for Bamenda side day. So now a very crucial place where you get the most important roadway, you get the highest traffic for people where they live out of Northwest, they want to go out of the country or they go for Cameroon for Douala, Yaoundé. Now for the one where they Cameroon they prefer them because they want me development, me will join Northwest, me will join more now with the West people them. So they always try to make a move come off for the roadway to go Bamenda Manfred directly. They pass use na the road. So now a very important road, now a very political road, it be very important for our history. So me gonna understand them. If we look the chief then way they for day. The chief then way they for day for Santa subdivision, where then get na class 2 chief them. You get na the chief for Akum, Awing, Birmingham, and Pinyin. The reason now because say how a chief they establish themselves, how a chief they can miss some village no fee say you be village, that means say you be na original. No, all man come up for some place. No man no day for some village. No village no the way talks say na he be original. Then create them for them na they be Adam and Eve for that very land. All man come up from somewhere, it come back from somewhere. Ecological history, they don't teach we say how did they check people their bone. Say human being then originate now from Ethiopia. Now for they start migrate, they go all over the world, they spread the go. So every village no say you come from somewhere. Miss or man no fee say na una. But how a tradition and customary practices that they happen all over the world are the same. That means say if una be come for some place where no man no day for day, or no man give una that place, una they get some special privileges and where they call una indigenous people them. No matter who so una come out. So this place for Santa subdivision, the original people the way they be day before any man come for that land. Now people them for Awing. The leg people the way they become settled for leg. Now they be the first people where they for day. The biggest second group where come for day. Now the people for Akum. Where they come for day, they can't settle where the time where Awing people they be already did, but then settle them for virgin land. So wait it be the very technical problem we wanna understand. You get Pinyin people then too, they can't settle for their own land and Beijing land. That means when Pinyin people then come for day, they can't settle. No be some man be called then land gam. They can't see land where they for day for that other area, they can't settle for day. You get the one for Birmingham. Birmingham now one of the prince them where they be get problem for inside Bali. where they divide into 7. Any prince go for his side, go start your own village. The one for Balingam. Now one of the tribe them for Bali, where they become for inside this land for this subdivision, this area we would call a subdivision for Santa. They can set to form their own village. They call and say Balingam. So now either they call them second-class chiefs them. We call another second-class chiefs because Cameroon, their classification from 1977 presidential degree to 2023 presidential degree, it create this class system where they call first class, second class, and then you get paramount chief. So the thing where they destroy them now, I say the idea for a paramount chief. That means a chief where you don't create sub-chief them, when a big chief them, you become a paramount chief. This idea they make them plenty fun that they want to try for create their own sub-chief them under them so that they go increase their classification. So that in this way they bring a lot of problem them where you see our organic way of life, it try to adjust with this superficial state type of life where they don't impose and for create country them where white man they be bring them for Africa. But it be important me gonna understand this thing because now problem where they go all around the world. Now, what is the problem? The people them for Akum, them believe say in those days, time where Akum people they be settled, their border come right for Bamenda, that means they right to upstation. At one time in their history, all that part be considered as Akum land. Go right up to even from Nkwen, they be get border with Nkwen, get border with Mankon. But they no be fit settled because na very small population. Eventually, time where this main 4 villages are settled for this Akum subdivision, other villages then come. Because for inside Mankon too, they be get problem. The Mankon people them where they can't establish a village where they call a Saint John. They become then they establish fund them for that Santa subdivision. Now then give them land so una for Mankon people una come una take the land. So they no fit be considered the same like the villages, the 4 villages and where they be there for day already. Where no man no be give them land. So you get the people from Jong, then come on from Mankon, then come for day. You get the people then from Mendankwe, where then come on from Nkwen, then come for day, then give them land so una fit settle for this hill, begin make una farm, begin chop una own place today. You get the people then for Santambo, where they come up for Bafuchu. You even get Bangwa people then too where they can settle for Mbe for Santa as well. So it be important me gonna know how people they come and how they see chief them, which chief pass another chief. Because if you come for some plane and some man be cut land game for you, you know if you can't talk to your chieftaincy if he be over that money on, even your population can't grow past them. And we need to understand this principle then because people they die, as I talk, I got to bring on a global perspective. When I see the problem where it happened for Congo, where these Hutus and the people that for Congo, they fight wars today, this M23 or how they call them, the rebel group, they can't take land, Goma, capture big city there for Congo. Why? Because in those days, when the Rwanda, they big problem with their country, people they run war. They come for Congo, wait it happen. The Congolese people then give them here, then give them land. And most of those people then for Rwanda, na cattle raider them, then they Hausa people them. They say, when I take the land, when I became a cow for day. When people then give you land, sometimes they still get the impression, say, even though they don't give you something, that's still their land. When I still been a settle as them, na foreigner them. But they fail for understand, say, international practice don't show say, wait, if you cut land game for some man, that man get right for get access for your land because that land is so how you go to work go for day. For English law, when you sell land, you cut your land, even a land where they for corner water, you sell them for some man for cheap. You feel say you don't give that small land. Tomorrow that man go can't talk say one pass for your land. You must give it land, passage, 2 meters square, sometimes even 4 meters square, if na motor go pass for day, depending on the situation. So people then there for inside Congo, where their forefathers they don't give land for people where they come for Rwanda, the Tutsi, then they can't enter for Congo. They consider that people and say, when I been a foreigner, when I been a people then for Rwanda, even though they don't settle for their place for a long time. For customary law, they talk so weighty. If person come even to stay for some place where no be own, for a certain period of time, that person becomes entitled, get some entitlement to that land. If you get your land, you abandon them, so man can enter the stay for that land for more than 10 years. You know if you don't can move that man again. Law will give that person even land certificate for that land. So people they don't stay even for abroad, you go stay for some country for a long time. Nobody they give you citizenship, you become citizen for that country. So we need to understand the principle then. When you grow for town, you become a member of that metropolitan city. When some place become a city, you know if you talk say mayor for that place go be now only picking for that village. Because the people they know they can't settle for that place for long time, born picking them for that picking them be entitled to that city as equal as people for that city. We need to understand this law then. Now, why that way they fight for Congo? Because the people the way they live for the when a Rwanda and them, they talk say una been a foreigner them. They talk say no, the land our land. Yes, una be give the land, but now our land we don't born picking them for year. So when village come for some place, some other chief give it land. They mistake na say that chief they still feel say that land na their own, that people they na foreigner. No. Once you give a gift for law, that gift is not your own, it's not your property. It becomes the property of the person who have received the gift. You cannot come and say, give me back, because you began for it as free will. When you give somebody something freely, the person receive them. You don't get no right over that thing again, even though now you will give that thing for that person. We need to know all these principles of laws, because this is how the world works. These are principles they call political science, because they say what works in one place, in science, you can reproduce the same result everywhere. These are internationally adopted principles on how the world order it work. Now, law the way you know if you broke them. So the people them for Santa, for Akum, since in those days Akum belongs to take and reach for Bamenda, but other villages and camp they can settle for those area them. And one village where una never hear the name, na the Hausa tribe for the way their chief na they call them Salki. It to them have a Santa center. But the way the Hausa people they be did them, now people from Ghana call them where they take care of a cow. They no be ever come for who any particular border for land toxin at that border this, because they go one for carry the cow cross other people that say go chop grass for day. So Aku people then get the weakness. Say even place where they settle they no get boundary. But then get their chief, because their chief the focus only for your own Hausa people them. For rule only in Bororo people, they need to try for rule people they come stay among them. No, they focus on their own people, then will be based on their blood. So we need to understand and accept this principle, because it will work all over the world. If we not see war there for any place now because of this problem, when I see Russia, they want to go fight for Ukraine. Now because Russia have been a Soviet Union, some part of their own country they began saying that Ukraine will take on freedom go. Today Russia they talk say that land they say our own land, it be been our land before à l'époque, so and so. But the people then get different type. They know if you can talk say other tribe belong to one. When they don't draw border, they don't draw border. So now need for understand this principle then, because now it cause people that they die all over. Would they now so for inside plenty African country, they need to consider their president and learn people for that place. You go for Uganda. Museveni now originally from Tutsi, from Rwanda. They go talk say na foreigner. No, but now Ugandan person, because he grew for Uganda and then born for Uganda, they be done already get their village for Uganda. Just because you come from somewhere, no means say you be a stranger for another place. And because they treat it that way, you two go talk say go there for power for wrong, because the fear say if you come over power, they will can't kill own people the way they no get no village today. We need to understand that the problem this way they repeat itself all over the world in different style, different shape. So our country people they need to be educated about all these things them. So wait till it happen. They don't give land them for inside that very Santa subdivision for different people the way they don't can settle. But the people the way they be give that land for them, the one the way they be giver, they receive fees and then get those land. So people for Akum, since Akum own land, it be long come rich for Bamenda, but a long time for the history, they don't give those land. They receive fees and they control those land. So for Santa, the people the way they don't give them Santa na who? Now the Bomas family, now the people in that way they don't settle for that Santa area, now they don't develop that Santa area. Now they welcome other people for that place, now they get that land. So Akum people the way they don't come off Akum, they can't settle for Santa. They buy land from them. They don't even give them land free. They buy land from them. So the fund for Akum now, if he control that land for inside Santa, he own people there. Then therefore they appoint the Chinges. It the Chinge family. Me them be na own sub chief for the Akum people there. They stay for Santa. They the ones who consider themselves like Akum people. Them no. If you don't go for another money country, you become a part of that country, part of that community. So the chieftaincy for inside Santa Center, now the Mbuma family them. Now they be the chieftaincy for the any other person you know if you can't talk to you being a chief for day because you get your own people. Unless now that chief decide for give una a sub chief for una own family way there for day because of the royal blood. As they talk to the chinge then their mami na palace woman for Akum. So those are all the misunderstanding. This thing where they talk and so now thing where it there for law, now customary practice internationally. You get legal precedent them. They don't take and go for magistrate court, take and go for court of appeal, sute, they don't take another one go for Supreme Court. Wait till the court it be rule. If it talks say Santa, it no get no right, no Akum no get no right for make chieftaincy for inside Santa, the so-called Akum Santa, it need to exist. Santana Santa village. So that is what is happening. There are already adjudicate this case. Talk say that Akum Santa village in it exist. Santana a village of its own. Then get right for get their chief on its own. So what did it happen now? Naseweti, one of the sons of Akum, Paul Atanganji, where he says be ostracized by his own village for Akum. He come for can try for get friendship for Akum people them. He joined the Chinje family way. Then too then get grievances. Say they want for be chief for place where they not be chief. They don't go make their palace, may make their own traditional things they make and send a palace for they. Cut down rules, say move all those traditional things them for the house where they call and say palace, it be wrong. Now a provocation for the people for Santa village. When did that happen? The son of Akum now Atanganji Paul then become Minister of Territorial Administration. So he then joined for he define friend them. He take the change now, they make him now a chief. Even though case still there for Supreme Court. How can a government be signing degree when the case is in the Supreme Court? It is never heard of. The one they talk so the Paul Atanganji that already signed certificate, Gazette am already for your office today. Then he boy now when na SDO for the na DO for the they try for him for create the same thing for install it. So that me they for paper, me two way they for paper, me shows nothing way they for ground. Instead when nothing for ground need for come off for paper. So if tomorrow another person go get Minister of Territorial Administration, you too can create your own village, create your own chief them. That is the problem where they go on for day. Our people they need to understand them. And for our Akum people, you know if we talk say because Akum Santa be once been a Akum, it means say Santana still Akum. When I remember say part of Santa it be been a Bamenda Central. So people then they for the way their birth certificate, then they write and say na Bamenda Central. But now they don't create Santa as a subdivision. Will you say that you are now Bamenda Central because your birth certificate says Bamenda Central? No. That was in Aleppo in those days. Now the reality have changed. We know if you talk say because some village be there for this side, so one be there for this side, that way German they can't draw boundary. It mean I say the one way they been for Nigeria, they been a Cameroonian them. No. The law is the law. We need to understand say the law na the future. That is how things have to move to progress. Civilization have come. That is what can give a better situation where people can be comfortable. People can live together in peace. Nobody have interest to kill people, set up people fighting within each other, communal violence, tribal violence, chieftaincy violence, if we accept this principle in life and work with the truth. Chief way, no man no be give you land. Now you feel call yourself a second-class chief. How they call a second-class chief? But we know say the time for German they be calling a von, a fun. We need to get our own way for look our chief, then way they follow the natural law, not they follow some law way then create and have to manipulate our people, then for use them, begin create chieftaincy, them a place where no day. The whole Southwest now the same thing. Government officials creating chieftaincy, giving to their friends to be receiving money in Yaoundé. People don't even know the amount of villages that we have on the Gazette. So we need for no say chief them. I mean, real chief we should don't for cheer. Now chief we no man no be give you land. You can't settle with your people them for your place. You been a chief for that place. You been a fun, royal blood. Chief them where then give them land. Now third class chief them where then can't settle for some place and some man give you land. So me some other chief no begin fight the thing say paramount chief. The idea say paramount chief na a francophone idea for neutralize and bring confusion amongst we. Say some chief pass on one. No. Chief when you be get original land. You been a chief. You supposed to be a fun. The sub one the way they give una land una they come for the una need for no so una then under that one the way they give you land. Because my way give you land, it pass you. But it no mean say if you give land for some man, you get right for can begin create chieftaincy for that person in land. No. Akum people una village they far from Santa village. Una leave the people for Santa alone. The fund for Akum no get no right for begin the establish whatever they get them because he get blood relationship for people where they stay for Santa. Once you don't give some land for some people, give it and forget it. Cut down rule the same thing. Now natural law. If some man they way get case we pass the one me the man talk am for Akum. When I go to talk and say Akum get bound the Sute can reach for Bamenda, Akum get this one. No. That time it don't pass. The same like the people for Congo. They talk say the people them for this M16 they no be Congolese them na Rwanda and them. Una go fight the Namu see no who go win. No matter how long it take, justice go always prevail. People the way they for land where una rank them that land na their land una level for them. You know, if they give some man something, they put condition there, or they give some man something, they try to control them, it no go ever work. All those conflicts will only continue when people do not accept the reality and the truth, just like the law of physics. What goes up must come down. We must bring light into these things so that Cameroon will not continue to use it as an instrument to divide our people and conquer them. And this thing have no friends. We have to know it. That's why we call it Anglophone problems, Southern Cameroon problems, fighting and pushing back against neutralization of our society. Capo Daniel, looking out for you, signing off. Vive la